even though my idea still sounds really crazy, thinking and planning the Disney trip without no funds available for it yet, I still believe that if I start planning it, if I put the wheels in motion, if I start producing that positive energy of me really wanting to get there, things will turn around. I just don't know if I have those funds or not available. So it's not going to stop me from researching. It's like going somewhere. If you need to drive to a place you've never been before, you need to know first where you're going. So you need like a roadmap, aka research of how much would that cost you. And you need to have some gas. So you need to estimate how much it's going to cost you. You need to know where you're going. You just need to start getting information. One of those basic informations are which park are we planning to go? So I am going on a limb and I will try to plan two different Disney trips. One of them would be Disneyland, which I never been to, and then another one would be Disney World, which is this is where our family went already 3 times, and this is the part where I would like to go with the family. So I'm going to have two different scenarios going on so I can price it out. I can see the difference of what's going on. And so what I did after I picked the park, by the way, you can pick any park you want. Would you like to go to Paris Disney, or would you like to go to Hong Kong? Do you want to go to, what's the other one? Tokyo? Yeah, there's a lot of life goals there. So I got on the computer and I used this amazing ChatGPT planner, and then I put the parameters in. So first I had to decide when would I like to go. And a little research showed that some of the good days for both parks, actually, either or Disneyland or Disney World. So in January, we have like the end of January, we have like a week or so. So from 16 to 31st. Then in February, it's probably a week or so in the beginning of the February from 1 to 9. May from 6 to 23rd, so like pretty much the whole May. And then in August from August 5th to 29. So as you see, May is a good month to go. August is a good month to go. Very hot months to go, both of them. But then January and February have like a little windows there. So now when we pick the day, today, I am on the stage of trying to figure out what would be the dates better for my family. For Disneyland trip, I am deciding on something different. So with this information, first we should do the research of exactly when is the slow time, when would you like to go, what is your availability like, does your job permits you to have a flexible schedule so you can go with a low time for the parks, or you don't have that flexibility and so you kind of have to go with the flow, and then sometimes you just have to deal with parks being more crowded. However, I did realize that going to any Disney park on Christmas or New Year is a big no-no. Thank goodness I was watching all the streamers, and yeah, it was horrible. So after we decided when, we need to figure out how much it will cost us. And I got on the computer, I got to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT asked, I put a lot of very specific parameters. How many people are going in the family? When would we like to go? Where are we flying from? And how many days are we staying? How many days in the park? So ChatGPT got all this into consideration. Now, the estimation they gave me is not very accurate just because, yeah, we all know that ChatGPT only has the research and all the data available till 2021. So they don't have recent stuff. But even with all of that, they estimated that, so the flights will cost me for the Disney World trip is approximately $1,200. Then the estimated resort about $900 plus tax. The park tickets, I estimated about $1,800 plus minus. You know, it might be some extra if you put the additional park hopping option or anything like this. They were calculating transportation wrong because ChatGPT still thinks that there is a Magic Express bus going to Disney from Orlando Airport. It is not. So basically, it's just Uber. So let's say like $80 or so, maybe $100. The food, they just kind of throw it out there, $25 per person for how many days, how many times, around $500. That would be plus or minus, depending. Then they even put some souvenirs in budget for $400 and some shopping, which is very modest because we all know the price is there. Adding all of this together, ChatGPT is put my trip around $5,120. Well, I'm thinking that my budget should be probably $500. Realistically, if it's less than that, that's perfect. And this is what I will be working on, trying to work out all the little details and stuff and finding some good deals and reaching out to the experts and trying to see what's available. But we're talking about $5,000. Now, for the Disneyland trip, that's a little different because Disneyland, I want to do the Expromptu, the little romantic getaway for two adults just for 2 days. So it should be something different. Now, after we estimated this, now we could actually do couple things. I am thinking that right now, when I estimated the prices, I can either go and start looking the deals, break down all of that into main chunks and start researching that. For instance, the tickets, then see the park tickets and then the hotels and see if I can get some deals with that. And that would be the time when I will call a friend, aka a friend who is a professional travel consultant, travel agent, and see, hey, what do you have in budget? What do you think we can have? How much is it? Then I start researching a little bit the ways how you can pay for this trip. So I am looking into Disney credit card and see if there is a possibility to actually get it, put the whole trip on the card and try to pay it off monthly payment and get it over with before we actually go on a trip. So that's one possibility. And then see where can I get extra money, where our tax return money is going to go. Could we put it towards a trip? Stuff like that. So there is a lot of decisions, but guess what? The most important thing is to actually start planning the trip. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds bizarre to plan something when you actually don't have funds available for it, but this is how universe works at Magic. If you really want something, but you don't feel like desperate, you don't just sit and say, oh my God, I want it so bad, I'm gonna die. No, but you're very positive about it and you know you're gonna get it. You when you start price checking, when you start researching, you take that from I want to go to Disney someday, which means never, but that's your dream right here. By start researching, you actually merge it into the realm of possibilities because it start giving you all those details which are actually more palpable. Is that the word? Okay, more realistic. So I know it's kind of strange video. I feel like it's strange while I am recording it, but I'm thinking this is strange is because I'm trying to push my boundaries. I'm trying to expand my energy from, okay, I'm doing really weird thing to like normalize it and feel good about it. Because when you're actually researching, that's a very realistic thing. That's a very realistic act of you finding it. Like that's very important. So this is where I stand at. That's my second step, and I'm going to start working on that, and then hopefully I will be bringing more results of my research, and then maybe I will split it in different topics. We'll see. I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully that's exciting enough for people to kind of stick with me and say like, okay, where is this crazy lady going? what are we doing? But hey, I'm gonna watch this train wreck going, right? So stick around. We'll see what's gonna happen. You know, if worse come to worse, this is what I think. If worse come to worse and it doesn't happen, okay, didn't get the money, but I did all the research or anything, makes a funny video. Oh, look at that crazy woman. She's doing all that research. She couldn't afford going there. But deep inside, I know it's gonna happen. I know this is where this is where you need to start believing in your dreams. This is when you need to start trusting in your gods. You need to activate that spark inside of you, that this spirit from God, which knows everything is possible, which is so powerful. It's very exciting because on the energy level, it's going to put all those different wheels in motion, which will allow you to experience that, which the universe will bring it there. It just, yeah, I'm doing the research or anything, but I'm sure the best part about it, the most magical part about it, that the universe will bring you completely different opportunities, but without you actually feeling that it's possible, without you actually not working on it, that's not possible. I hope I hope you can understand what I'm talking about. If not, it's okay. If it's not, if it's confusing, just hey, yeah, I hope it's entertaining, right? So, good luck. Good luck to you guys. If you're planning your trips, good luck to me. And let's get the ball rolling. Yay! Remember Mickey and Minnie Runaway Adventure? Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. We'll make it happen. Speaking of Disney, my little Timu find. Yeah. And this is from Disney. And I am distracted now, so let's go plan it.